made it.
We made it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
another thrilling start today.
Well, everybody, first of all, we want to thank you. We've been gone for 3 weeks.
You've been gone for 3 weeks.
Well, you weren't here either.
No, yeah, I was working.
So you were gone for 3 weeks.
Okay, we've been gone for 3 weeks.
You're gone for 3 weeks. Anyhow, we got a kind of a quick and interesting show tonight. Just so you know, we can't change our setting because we haven't figured out how to take our logo and lock it in on the desk. Because if we move it, it moves. So Ryan's going completely bananas. See, there it is.
So we haven't figured that out. It used to work beautifully.
We used to be able to lock it to the desk.
It was beautiful before, and now.
Yeah, we pressed a few buttons. As a matter of fact, we went back to a show, I don't know when it was, but those commercials weren't our commercials.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And it lost everything that you already punched in.
It was gone.
It's just a Freaky Friday on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday. But we got it. So
Yeah, I think we're good. I'm good.
Good. I know you've been working really hard.
Yeah.
A few chores that you...
It has been crazy at my house.
You don't have to tell me. I went to your house on Monday.
I know. I can't believe you were there and I didn't even see you.
Well,
at my own house and I didn't even see you.
It was weird because when I pulled in, you had 3 guys on your roof, 2 guys with a sprayer down below. None of them seemed to speak English that I noticed.
Nope, the Spanish guy, the painters have guys that can speak English, bring them in, tell them what to do, and then they go off on other jobs. So
when I said hello to them, I got a nod.
You know how I talk to them? I go out there with a Dr. Pepper, a red and a blue Gatorade, and the 3 main the 3 guys that they always leave there.
Yeah.
Oh, they love that stuff. So, yeah. So me and them are like that, man. We're good.
You can't understand you, but
No, they like their drinks.
Well, so when I got there, your cars weren't there.
No, they were.
And I just come back from the doctor's, which was in Blairsville, which I got to tell you.
What doctor did you go to?
Skeena Gap was that long. Let me just put it to you.
Skeena Gap?
Yeah, that's how, when you leave Blairsville, how you go the back way?
They go the back way. I guess Skeena. I don't know the names of the road. I just drive it.
Well, I missed Skeena Gap.
Oh, where you got to make that left?
Yeah.
That's easy to miss. And try doing that late at night when it's pitch black.
Yeah. So anyhow, I ended up backing up and going down Skeena Gap. It was the very first time.
Been there, done that.
Down Skeena Gap.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'm driving, and I'm going, I sure hope I didn't screw up. And finally I got to the end of the road where the campground is. Then I knew where I was.
Yeah.
So then I finally go to your house, and I pull in, and there's a truck, and all these guys running around with no car.
Yeah.
So I had an envelope for you. So I get out of the car, and I walk over, and then I knock on the door, and no answer. So I open the door, and the door's open, or unlocked. So I walk in, and I holler, hey, anybody home? Hello? No answer. So I went over and I put the thing on your computer, and then I started driving away. And as I'm driving away, I thought, well, I don't know where he is, but I'll call him. You were in the basement.
Well, you know, I told you, all of our doors, they pressure sprayed that day.
Yeah.
And they were pressure spraying bleach because the builder only did 1 coat and the crappy.
Yeah.
I didn't even think that. I think he even cut the stain to where it was hardly anything. So everything, all the walls were turning black.
Yeah.
And so our house looks really good right now just because they killed all the black mold and it's gray again.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do the stain anymore. We're going to go with paint. But anyhow, it was coming through all the French doors, and it also came through the front door, and it left like trails going down. And so the stain on the inside of the door is ruined. I'm going to have to sand that door and restain it. It's like, oh my God. So then we jumped on it, and we're hitting all the other French doors where they were pressure spraying and making sure I didn't have any more, stuff come in and sit there on the wood. Because
The only thing I can say, Clyde, is your house is 3 years old. I've never seen anybody that had more bad luck with your builder than you.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? I have seen lots of other people that had worse luck, like builders not finishing big ticket items, and walking away from the job and stuff like that. Our house got done. It's just that they did a bunch of things really shitty.
Yeah.
So it's just, I'm getting it all fixed because.
Yeah, your way. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for people that don't understand, Clyde is a perfectionist.
Well,
And on the other hand,
I just want it to
I'm
work.
not your plan. So,
Yeah.
but anyhow, we're back on the air.
Back.
I was in Rochester, New York, and everybody in Rochester said to say hello to you and Charlie.
Oh man, the pictures you and Linda sent were.
I got to tell you this. We went, and I'll show pictures later, because I haven't sat down and edited them yet. But we went to a place called Letchworth State Park, and I guess it's called the Glen Isles Inn. And beautiful place, probably 115 years old.
Wow.
So Willie and I we order our rooms and we get there. Now I'm on the second floor, he's on the third floor. No elevator, you gotta walk up the stairs. So we carry all our stuff up. I get to my room, I open up my room, and I look and there's like no room. I mean, there was no room for a chair to sit.
Oh, it was tiny,
It
tiny.
was tiny. So
this is old stuff, back in the good old days.
yeah, the bathroom was nice. I wish they made the bathroom a little smaller and at least put a chair in there where I could sit. Now, there's no TV or nothing like that.
Wow.
For a TV, you had to go up to the library, which was on the third floor. So,
At least it didn't have dirt floors.
yeah.
Okay, so.
But very rustic, very gorgeous.
Yeah.
So now I walk up to Willie's room, and that sucker's got a chair, and his room's about 1.5 the size bigger than mine. And so,
What? You must have made somebody mad or something.
well, the place was packed, so I would have thought, because we made reservations in advance, that we,
Yeah.
got a better room. But long and short, to put my socks on, I had to sit on the bed. Well, the bed was so high, once I got one sock on, then my foot would slide. So then I couldn't get my other sock on. So I had to go upstairs to the library and put my shoes on.
This sounds like old people problems.
It was something. So, the food was great there, the great dining room. Great.
What food did they serve? What'd you get?
I had roast beef one day. Willie had steak.
So they can do it all.
And it was, excellent. The roast beef that I got, you know how when you go to places and you get the roast beef with a chicken?
Yeah.
No, this was a hunk of roast beef. And you hit it with your fork and it just broke. Everything was excellent.
Man, that sounds good.
So now we're getting ready to leave, and I'm paying the bill, and the lady says to me, how was your, stay? And I said, I wish I had a chair. And she says to me, well, each room is different. I go, yeah, I know. My buddy upstairs had a chair. That's all I said. I wasn't, being derogative or anything.
Uh-huh.
So anyhow, I'm driving home, and Willie calls me up. And he goes, guess what? I go, what? They refunded your money for the room. Because they said you were not satisfied. Now, I didn't say I wasn't satisfied. I just wanted a chair. But they gave me my money back.
That's crazy.
I know. So, next year we'll...
Who does that anywhere?
Pardon?
Who does that?
I know.
Nobody does that anymore.
Like I said, we spent a lot of money while there. We bought some shirts and everything else. So, it wasn't like they didn't get money from us. But long and short, I thought that was great. So, for the people at the end, thank you so much. Really, I didn't complain, and I'm definitely not going to say anything bad because it was great. So, other than that, I went to about 6 different places.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you and Willie went to the Falls by the Genesee Brewery?
Uh-huh.
There was a restaurant in there.
Really?
Yes. And you could go up on the 3rd floor and look down over the river.
But we went kind of late, didn't we?
Yeah, but I think the restaurant was open.
It's probably open, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, they had all sorts of memorabilia and stuff in there.
But we probably went after we ate at Dominic's or something. Is that the name of
we went in
the
the
Italian place?
afternoon. We went in the afternoon. Dominic's is the Italian place.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
So,
I'm really sorry I just missed that one.
yeah, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to get back up there. And
Yeah.
the other thing that you and I and Travis missed I went to Niagara Falls at midnight,
Yeah.
and the island was closed, Goat Island was closed. Well, when it's open, I mean, you walk across 2 different bridges, and then you got the different falls that you can see. And when you get to the Horseshoe Falls, I got to tell you, that's quite a sight.
Okay, that's
So
pretty
I wanted
nice.
to go back and do it.
All right.
So I talked enough about my vacation, 3 weeks, and I won't tell you that we finished second last in the golf tournament. I won't tell you that.
You guys are getting old as dust, man.
It rained the very first day. I mean, it poured.
It's been raining a lot, even here. I mean, it's just a lot
We
lately.
couldn't hit the ball. The way Willie and I play, we have to let the ball roll to get any distance.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's no roll in the rain, and if
No, no.
you get off the fairway, it's done. So anyhow, but that was a good time.
That's good.
I didn't win any money this year.
No golf shoes, no.
I did get golf shoes. Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, they gave me new. I'll show them to you tonight.
Who gave you new golf shoes?
So they give you what they call guest prizes.
Okay.
So in other words, if you're in the tournament, I got a dozen golf balls and a new pair of shoes, which gives me 4 pair of shoes now. But one of my shoes, my older shoes, are starting to fall apart. So now I probably.
So, what do you? Is it got like a golf pro a store or something, and
Oh, yeah, there's a
you
big
win some
program.
shoes, and you go in there and you pick out your shoes?
No. When they find out you're in the tournament, they give you a choice of what you want.
Oh,
And so I said, I'll take the shoes. And
damn!
they
How
were
much?
nice.
How much does it cost to get into the tournament?
They don't want to say on here.
Okay.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay, well, I figured it would be because
Yeah.
you're giving away golf shoes. Those are not
Well,
cheap.
just for the 2, like Willie and I, we both got golf shoes and we both got golf balls. I'm going to say that's $300, $400 right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was expensive. And then you get 2 meals. You get the steak meal, and then you get the one at the end of the tournament where they give away the prizes. And then you get breakfast or lunch, depending on which flight you're in, every day. So that was it. I mean, we got our money's worth.
Well, that's what I know it's expensive, but you're getting your money's worth because
Yeah.
you're getting to play, you're getting golf shoes.
Yeah.
It's all included, and it's worth it.
And I met a guy
You met a guy.
that owns 3 RV shops.
Okay.
I played with him. I talked to him. As soon as we win, I tell you what.
He's going to hook us up?
Oh, he told me, he says, whatever. I said, you know, and what he did is he brought one of his RVs there and left it on the lot. And they sat there and drank and partied all night long for 3 days.
That's what the RVs are good for, man. Just make yourself at home anywhere you're
He
at.
had a 30, I think it was 34, 33 footer with a washer and dryer in it.
Yeah.
$138,000.
That's not bad.
No, brand spanking new.
Oh, what brand? You remember what it was?
Yes. Name a couple brands and I'll tell you.
Tiffin.
Who?
Tiffin.
It wasn't Tiffin.
The Tiffin, yeah.
Yes, it wasn't Tiffin.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so I went up on his website and looked, and he had his 38 or 39 footer was 150,000.
Yeah.
But that's too big for me.
Our last one was about the same size that he had at the parking lot. I think it was a 32, so it was a 32A or something,
Yeah.
but it was about 33 foot long.
Yeah.
And man, that's big down the
We
road.
had towing our Rebecca's again.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you a little bit about when we got something going here that I looked up. Other than that, are you about ready to do something here?
Yeah, let's do our first, what do you got here?
The first one I got,
Honda.
I took this off of the, like I do for this stuff, off of YouTube. It's the Fuzzy Biker, and he's doing a review on the Honda DCT 1100. And I had to edit it down, because they are always so big, but if you get a chance, go up and take a look at what he's got up there. It's pretty interesting. And that's what I have. So I thought I would show everybody what it's like. So if you're ready.
I'm ready. Send it.
All right, y'all, Fuzzy Biker here. We are at Baxter Cycle in Marnie, Iowa, and look what we have today. We haven't seen one of these in a while. This is a Honda Rebel 1100. dual clutch transmission. Check it out. No shift lever, no clutch. Start. No clutch, no gear shifter. Oh, gear shifter's over here. Let's see what happened. Drive right there. All right, let's do it. It shifts on its own. So we're in, it says fourth gear. There's a gear indicator right there. No clutch to pull in. Okay, let's do a little spin test right here. It's strange doing this without a clutch. I'll look up the wheelbase here for you in a bit. You know what, we'll stop at the motorcycle part and do the wheelbase there. It's very different doing this without a clutch. Picks up good, picks up good. No clutch to pull in, that is so weird. Okay, let's do it. It really pulls, it really pulls. I think it's 86 horsepower, 97 newton meters of torque, 72 foot-pounds of torque. It just kind of shifts on its own, like magic. Just twist the gas and go. Look at that. 6-speed dual clutch transmission. Honda Rebel 1100 dual clutch transmission. There we are in 6th gear, 60 miles an hour. We're talking about, looks like 37 maybe, 36, 37. Seating position. My feet are very wide apart. I can really feel that. My back, I'm slightly leaned forward. The seat itself feels very comfortable. It's a cup seat. I am reaching towards the bar slightly, but not a terrible amount. I think it's pretty comfortable. I do like it. You know, I do feel vibration. It's different. It feels like a Japanese motorcycle for sure. It has cruise control. Okay, I'm using the cruise control up button to pick up speed here. 59 miles an hour. Let's go to 60. We're talking about, looks like 3,600, let's say. Very predictable, very stable. I would say it's a very stable bike. Center of gravity, it seems pretty low. I don't have enough experience yet to tell you one way or the other. Oops. So the horn and the blinker button are switched on these Hondas for some reason. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I think this bike has 5,600 miles on it. It's shifting on its own, okay? I would say it's pretty quick. I would say it's pretty quick. And it was, you know, just twist and run. It just did it all on its own. Had I opened it up more, I suppose it would have had harder shifting points. Also, it's in standard mode, and I don't know what other modes there are. Okay, while we're here, let's look at the what we got here. High lows, flash to pass, hazard lights, mode button, horn, blinkers. Ah, a shifter button to shift down. I wonder if there's a shift up somewhere. I don't see it. So that must be a downshift button. This is a parking brake right here. Over here we've got neutral, drive, not sure what this is, automatic or manual, okay. Here's the cruise control down here, and this is the up and down for the cruise control. Alrighty, we are in sport mode. It's downshifting more aggressively. We're pulling out, it says we're in first gear. It grabs red line almost every time. It shifts on the red line almost every time. What do I got to say about it? Well, it's an interesting machine. Let's start with the facts on it, okay? It's a parallel twin engine, liquid cooled, 4 valve per cylinder, so 8 valves total, fuel injected, fly-by-wire, 1,084 cc's, single overhead cam, 10.1 to 1 compression, 6-speed transmission, but here's the hat trick with the transmission, no shifter. It's got the dual clutch transmission. Here's the minus. Here's the plus. When I was riding it, I did not use those. But the brake is a single 330 millimeter disc. Looks like it's floating. ABS. Looks like a dual pot. Let's see if that's true. No, it looks like a 4-piston. It's tubeless tires on mags. The tires on the front are 130/70/18. They look like Dunlops. 180/65/16 on the back. Sticking with the front, the forks are 43 millimeters, and they got that black coating on them. Isn't that neat? I like the way that looks. Travel for the front is 4.8 inches. That's 122 millimeters. Wheelbase on this thing, and it's quite a long wheelbase, 59.8 inches. And a ground, that's 1,519 millimeters. Ground clearance of 4.7 inches, that's 120 millimeters. This is a really good number here. The seat height is claimed at 27.5 inches. That's 699 millimeters. Weight, 509 pounds, that's 231 kilograms. Fuel capacity, 3.6 gallons, that's 13.6 liters. I don't know what these are supposed to get for mileage. The engine is supposed to crank out 86 horsepower, and I believe it after riding it. And the torque is 72 foot-pounds, that's 98 newton meters. I think the back suspension is 3.7 inches, that's 94 millimeters. I'm going to throw this out right now. I liked riding it. I enjoyed it. I found it interesting. I like quirky, odd motorcycles, and this is certainly quirky and odd. It was clunky, it downshifted, you could feel it downshifting, you could feel it upshifting. When I left here, the first block, by the end of the first block I was in 4th gear. You know, it just went up on its own, and it was in standard mode. It wanted to stay in lower RPMs. When I put it in sport mode, that changed, but I did like how it rode. I was able to do the spin test pretty well. I think it's got a slightly higher center of gravity than a lot of motorcycles I ride, so you had to be a little more aware of that. It could also be just the way it sat. The wheelbase is definitely longer. I felt very stable.
I'm on outer space. Oh boy. Can you see me or hear me down there?
I know that Proby can hear you, but he's got his back to you right now. He doesn't even want to talk to you.
Proby wanted to be up here, but we don't know how to get him up here. So.
But the problem is, Proby over there, you can't see him.
I know. He's gone.
He's just gone.
This is our other set. This is our space set.
This is we actually ran over to Studio B in between, you know, the what is that?
Yeah.
The video.
Yeah.
So now we're in Studio B, and it's our spaceship set.
And you know I love anything to do with UFOs, so that's...
Oh, Lord, yes, you do.
Yeah, I do.
I watched this thing on aliens today, and this girl's freaking out because they took something out of her body, or it was in her, and they got it out, and it was a little white little round thing, and so they went and had it analyzed by all these people for radiation, and if it had been otherworldly, you know, item or something, or material, and it was somebody's tooth.
In her body?
Yeah, somehow she wound up with somebody's, what is it when they make a fake tooth?
Yeah.
And so it was a plastic fake tooth that was in her body. And, but the guy said, I believe that you've had this experience, but this is not from outer space or from any alien technology.
So, what were you watching? What program?
The aliens, the unexplained,
Because I was watching that today also.
or the explained and unexplained or something.
Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, is it true or false? True or false?
Oh, okay.
Aliens, true or false?
Well, the one I was watching was a different one. And the guy went to Roswell, and he kept searching through all the areas supposedly where it went, and he found a piece of debris. And so he brought it in to have it analyzed. And they analyzed it. And they said it was aluminum. The only problem is it was pure aluminum, which we don't have on the planet Earth. Because aluminum supposedly conducts with other elements and it adheres to it. So they have no idea where this thing came from. And the guy goes, that proves that the spaceship crashed in Roswell. Pure aluminum. There was a couple other things that went on too, but yeah, I watch it. So.
Somebody figured out how to read. We can't refine aluminum down to its pure aluminum element because we would just burn it all up and it'd be gone.
Yeah.
So somebody has got to figure it out somewhere.
Yeah. So anyhow, good old aliens.
Good old aliens.
So, but hey, talking about the Honda DCT, you know I got one. You and I both worked on it. Pretty amazing bike. And the one thing he couldn't find, where he found where it was the downshifter, is on the other side where he said, "Oh look, there's what."
Yeah, he found the upshifter.
But he thought it was a clutch, and it's not. You
can't have a clutch if you got an automatic transmission.
Right.
So
So anyhow, that's what that was. I've had mine. They got it geared so it'll only go 100 miles an hour. It goes 99 miles an hour. Someday I'm going to figure a way to beat that, which I think I already have, but that's between you and I, and nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
No, but you and I will be taking a ride if you want to South Carolina. So.
What's in South Carolina?
The guy that knows how to make it go faster.
Oh. What do you need it to go faster for?
I just don't like it that they tell me that I gotta go.
Okay.
You have a car.
No, I know, yeah. We need it to go.
I mean, you just, all of a sudden it doesn't go anymore.
I need just 10 more horsepower, and I think that would put it over the top.
Yeah, all I need to do is have it break 100, just get on it and go.
All right.
So anyhow, we talked to a few guys with the Ravacos before they had them, what would they do? Where they not re-geared them, but they went into the computer and reset the computer. They could get only 75, 80 miles an hour on the highway. Well, shit, if you're going on a highway and there's a trailer truck coming after
you want
to be able to go, and that's the way I feel. So, what the heck. And Sturgis is next week.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I hope you don't miss it.
Yeah. It came up in my memories that we were getting ready or heading out for Sturgis or something. I can't remember, but yeah.
That's pretty interesting, Sturgis. So anyhow, that was the DC T1 1100. Guy's name is Fuzzy Biker. If you want to go up on YouTube, he's got some other stuff on there. It's pretty interesting, and he does a good job. And next week, I don't know what kind of bike we'll have on. If we had a Ravaco, we could sit down and really do a nice thing on a Ravaco.
Does Fuzzy Biker know, does he know any aliens, or?
We'll have to find out.
Okay, let's talk to him.
All right, we'll ask him.
All right.
All right, are you ready for a commercial?
I'm ready if you are.
All right, but before we go to the commercial, so everybody knows we lost our commercials just before we went on, and Clyde found them. So hopefully it's going to work.
So we're hoping this is the right one. We'll see what happens. Send it.
Welcome to Cucinalla's Pizzeria. We not only do pizza, you should see everything that we have on the menu. You know what? You can get a great salad here. We can also do calzones. My buddy, he loves the lasagna. And guess what? We got the best garlic knots in town. And you know what else I have? Brownies. Stop in, see us. Oh, and you can come in and buy by the slice. The slice is $3. It's ready to go. We open at 11. Come on in.
Well, I stopped in, decided I'd have a bite to eat today at Cucinalla's, and look what they got. Margarita salad. I gotta tell you, it was outstanding. And to go along with one slice of pepperoni pizza. You can't beat it. And guess what? They also have a new menu. Listen to this menu. Pecan chicken sandwich. Homemade pecan chicken salad and provolone cheese. Homemade Italian meatball sandwich. Can't beat that. A meatball rigatoni pasta. And best of all, a lunch special for $10, a sandwich and your choice of a fountain drink. Folks, you can't beat that. When you're in town in Blue Ridge, stop in at Cucinalla's Pizzeria for lunch.
Sound it.
Hey!
We rushed. That's right. I had trouble getting to the sound because we had to rush from Studio B back to Studio A, and oh my gosh, it's like 2 floors up, had to go run up the stairs.
Did pretty good though.
Whew, I'm out of breath a little bit.
Blood pressure's down.
Oh, it's up. It's up right now.
Well, talking about that, I went to the doctor's on Monday,
Yeah.
and everything was good. So that was good.
Well, what doctor did you go to? Did you go to Pittman?
His name is Dr. Gibson. He's my heart doctor.
Okay, so you went to the heart doctor.
Yeah, and
All right.
they ran all sorts of things on me, and of course, I can't lie to him. He goes, well, all your things are good. He goes, the only thing I need is your blood test. So I got to go back to Pittman to find out and get, I guess, another thing on that. But all my vitals and everything were good. And he goes, so how do you know with your medicine? I said, I'm doing okay. He goes, well, what do you mean by you're doing okay? I go, well, when I take it, it's okay. He goes, you need any more medication? I go,
No, I got 2 bottles full.
I am just loaded with medication, including one my buddy gave me. So anyhow, that went off well. So then you went to the doctor Tuesday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday.
Tuesday.
Yeah, and you had what we call white coat syndrome, right?
I guess. Everybody was new. You know Tracy?
Yeah.
She's been missing for 2 months.
Missing.
The girl said, we don't know what happened to her. She just hasn't shown up. We don't know where she is. Hasn't been around for 2 months.
Wow.
Yeah, because another nurse was doing the
Yeah.
blood pressure and everything, and
Wow.
checking to see if you got any brains. And so that's weird.
Yeah.
And then, I told you I was running late. The cars were slow going down Asker Road. I was just procrastinating, not wanting to go. So it took a long shower. I got out and went, oh shit, it's late. Time to go. Anyhow, then when I got there, the lady was in front of me, so I'm standing there. And the girl that was filling in, the normal girl that was there with the black hair, she was gone on vacation, so it took time to figure it out. Nobody cares. I don't know. But I don't know why my blood pressure be so damn high.
We'll take it up. We'll take it upstairs when we're playing the game to see how.
I'm gonna bring my blood pressure reader over here. I know, but I want to bring mine over here and then do yours and mine and see if they match, or at least close.
Yeah.
'Cause maybe my blood pressure reader is.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Next show, we'll do a thing on blood pressure.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do that.
All right. Well, are you ready?
I am.
This is the 4th of July that you missed this year. I got to tell you, it's in Rochester, New York, but Jimmy lives in Arundecoit, which is like Blue Ridges to Morganton, okay?
Okay.
And he lives on the lake, and everybody on the lake, except for Willie,
Just blowing off fireworks.
Fireworks all over.
Yeah.
So, if you're ready, this is probably a little longer than it should be, but this is the fireworks at the 4th of July in Rochester, New York on Lake Ontario. Here we go.
Sit there. And we're back.
And guess there, your camera keeps going off.
Bye.
What'd you do? There you go.
Hey, I'm back.
All right.
While we were doing the fireworks kind of upset the camera, blew something up.
Anyhow, that was in Rochester. I got to tell you, we went out all night long. It was just wild time.
And you know how fireworks are not cheap.
No. I mean, basically, the hardest way to say this is where the river comes in, then you come through on the lake, and then, like I said, there's the Wegmans house,
Yeah.
compound, and all these people. The Wegmans have quite a bit of it. And then you go around, but when you go farther down, there's the public beach. And then it goes all the way around to a point that's got to be 10 miles away, 15 miles away. And they're out shooting them off, and everybody's going wild.
And it looks great because you can just look out and you see all of the stuff. Yeah.
If we win, though, the lottery, you and I are going there for the 4th. We're going to rent a barge. We're going to blow everybody away.
We're in a big old pontoon boat and just sit out there.
No, we're going to have our own fireworks display in a big old barge right out there in the lake.
All right.
Yeah. So we better win shortly.
That'd be good.
Anyhow, so that was the 4th of July. I had a great time there. I'm going to show you a couple places that we went to. We went to the Genesee River is one of the few rivers that flows north, okay?
Uh-huh.
And they had to build a dam there because in the 1900s, a flash flood came through and flooded all Rochester. I got some pictures of what it looked like with the water going through. So they built this dam.
How does it flood Rochester? I thought Rochester
The
is.
river runs right into Rochester.
Uh-huh.
And Rochester's north. The river goes north. And it just overflowed all the way.
See, that's just so weird. Since it's up there in New York,
Yeah.
it seems like it should all be running south.
Right.
But, okay, I got you.
So anyhow, so I go film this dam, and when I do the editing, I'll tell you the name of it because I forgot it. This freaking thing is like way down. I mean, straight down. It looked like a little little stream. Hardly any water. So we leave the dam. Now we go,
Is this kind of like looking down on the Hoover Dam? Or like,
Yeah.
Is it?
yes.
Okay.
Just like the Hoover Dam, straight down. And so we went in and took pictures on how they built it. The guy told me all about it and all that. And now we go to the place that we're staying at in Letchworth. And they got 3 waterfalls in Letchworth. They got the upper falls, the middle falls, that's where we're staying, and then the lower falls. Now, the water's hauling us over the waterfall. So, I mean, you can see it picking up speed. But it's big gorges. It's like being in the Grand Canyon. I mean, the walls are straight down and everything else.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see that.
So, of course, my wife has got to be, this hiker. And Willie and Joanne got to go hiking, so we go hiking. And now we walk from the middle falls to the upper falls. And I said, it's going to rain. Now we'll be okay. We start walking back, and it starts to pour. So now we're sitting in like a little shelter.
Okay.
With picnic tables and stuff. And it's raining. And it's raining. We're there for about 40 minutes, and it's not letting up. And so my wife goes, well, it's not that far to the car. I said, all right. I walked to the car.
We're going to get wet anyhow, so.
They stayed in, no. I walked to the car.
Oh, they sent you?
They stayed in the damn shelter.
Well, that ain't right.
Now, this is the worst part. 90% of it was uphill. So I'm following the road along, and it's pouring rain. And where the middle falls are, there's a stairway that goes up to the end.
Uh-huh.
Well, I ain't missed it. So now I passed it. And
Oh, no.
Wait a minute, this doesn't look familiar. So I get to the top of the road. I went another half a mile more than I had to go, and then to come back.
Oh, my God.
Now, I get the car, drive it to find them. I find them. The minute I pull in, the stops raining. So here I am, soaking wet. And I walked about a mile and a half more than I needed to.
Hey, let's go to this restaurant.
He's off again.
We don't like that guy anyhow.
There it is. I don't know what's wrong with that.
That's weird. We get the cable supported and.
You know what? We're going to put something else up there tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next time. Maybe we'll put the iPad up there.
Yeah, just put the iPhone or something.
Yeah, and it won't go out.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's wrong with that camera. But anyhow, we had a great time. I got soaked. But I'm going to show you all the waterfalls and stuff. And I took the 360 camera.
Okay.
So I got, different views.
Yeah, that's why you have so much editing to do.
Yeah. But the worst part with the 360 is you got to edit it first in 360 and then bring it over to the other editing program, Final Cut Pro, and then edit it to where you, cut it down and all. So, time consuming.
Right.
Now, do we have a commercial?
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is your favorite commercial.
I know it is.
All right.
I like this place.
Okay.
Oh, we ready? Bang. You got to be fast with these commercials.
Well, I tell you what. Well, you got it locked in. That's good.
Oh, it's locked in.
Remember the big blackout that they had where it screwed up all the airlines and everything?
Yes.
Well, it also screwed up Crazy John's.
No, really?
Yes.
I don't understand how that happens.
They said, well, it's an update. Okay. But that update blew everybody off. Restaurants couldn't take money. Shawn and his mom and the whole family were flying to Rochester
I know, but if it's a Microsoft thing, is it just tied to like a PO, a point of sale system, or is it, because they were talking like this, buy again, alien out.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that just disrupted so many services, like the airlines and
I
everything.
can only tell you this, okay? First of all, Shawn and the family went to the airport. They got there at 3 o'clock in the morning because they had to catch an early flight. At 8 o'clock, they finally told them, you're not getting out. So they missed the ceremony of life for their grandmother. They missed it. So now they go out to eat at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they get to the restaurant, and the guy goes, I'm sorry, but if you don't have cash, I can't take it because none of our systems are working. So anyhow, that was that. Then that night, Kevin goes to work, and he can't get the system up. He's got people in there. He said the first order that they had was $475.
Oh my God, you need that sale.
Yeah, so now he can't get it up, so now he panics and he calls Shawn up and he goes, Shawn, I can't get the system to work.
Just take the money and write it down.
I think everybody's down. He said that was the busiest night he had, and he lost 3/4 of his sales.
Oh my God. I'd be so sick. But I still don't get it, because if I was airlines and if it's Microsoft updating computers, I would not let it be on auto update. I would only let it update when I wanted it to, like at 2 o'clock in the morning or something, to where it's not going to upset anything.
It sure did screw up the
It
company.
sure, yeah. Is it Delta that was
Oh, Delta's one that really got hit.
got screwed, man? They were canceling 600 flights a day. Yeah, they were still trying to catch up.
Yep, so anyhow.
Oh man, what a mess.
Yeah.
All right, what do we got
All right,
next?
I don't know what time it is, so let's hustle along. This one here,
750. Go ahead.
all right, this one here is the turkey run in Daytona every year. This is something that you and I need to go to.
Turkey Run in Daytona.
Yeah, there's no turkeys there, but they got a whole bunch of gorgeous cars.
Well, if we're there,
Well, that
Yeah.
would be turkeys. So if you're ready,
I'm ready.
you
Send
got
it.
it.
Well, here it is. We finally made it into the infield. As you can see, I got cars all around me. We're going to go over and take a look at a few of them, have a good time. But I got to tell you, I see the one I want already. It's sitting right over there. I don't know what it is, but I know I want it. So you take a look, figure out what cars you want. We'll go from there. A lot of them are up for sale, so if you want one, we'll put the number if it's for sale, and you can call them. Hang in there. Let's go look at some cars.
Well, we got a lot more from the Daytona Turkey Run, so you're going to have to check back and see what we've got coming up a little bit later.
Excuse me,
We're back to Studio A.
running back and forth is killing me.
I know. I'm getting a little winded. That's the last time. We're not going to Studio B anymore tonight.
Anyhow, that if you're ever in Florida when they have the spring turkey run, you got to go there. I mean, they're on the track. That whole infield is taken up. It is amazing, and you know there's a whole bunch of stuff for sale in there. As far as you name the car, it's going to be there. It will be there. You can see it. So that's basically it for tonight's show. I'm going to let you do your shout-outs. I know 2 of them you're going to shout out to.
That's all I got.
Okay.
My shout out, actually, we got a third one tonight. Of course, to my dog Ruby, to my brothers and sisters, airborne brothers and sisters. But the last one is to Joey Haley, Mystic Mountain Metal. Mystic Metal. Anyhow,
Is that the guy that did your roof?
he actually did the metal on the roof, so he's not. He was contracted by Semper Fi. And of course, Semper Fi walked the job, and he didn't finish the chimney. And when Joey found out, he sent his guys back out to finish my chimney.
Outstanding.
I know. Who does that? It wasn't his responsibility. I mean, I took care of those 2 guys because that was above and beyond. And then he also hooked me up to where to get my last piece of metal that I needed to finish my roof downstairs. Anyhow, he's a stand-up guy, and I'm going to do a post on the 411 about him and let people know that if they want a metal roof, they can just go straight to the source and talk to him.
By the way, I want to get barbecue this afternoon. You know when you're heading out going to Murphy, and you take Loving Road, and then you go over the dam, and then just before you get, there's that traffic light, and you got to turn.
It's right on the right.
Yeah, there's the 2 places on the right. Well, I went to the one closest to the traffic light. I think it's called Dan's.
Okay.
Oh my God. I ordered a pulled pork sandwich.
Right.
Clyde, it was that big. I
Man,
had to take half of the pulled pork off so I could eat it.
that's crazy.
And so, you know, it's up in the
What,
refrigerator.
they just look at you and go, they felt sorry for you or something? Or that guy looks so hungry, and
I said, you know, I should just ask for the pulled pork. I got plenty of bread here. I could have made 3 sandwiches.
yeah.
But anyhow, it was great. And I got the sweet sauce, and I got to tell you, I'm going back there again.
Good stuff, huh?
And they got a place where you can sit down and eat, too. So, you know, we'll have to start hitting some of these places once you get
Okay, I like it.
All right, well, I'll do my shout-outs, first of all, to all the first responders. You know, be careful out there. We worry about you all, and we know that it's not an easy job. I want to do a shout-out to Jimmy and Joanne Williams for putting me up for 3 weeks. As a matter of fact, Jimmy didn't want me to leave. The only reason I had to leave is because I had a doctor's appointment where I'd be there till the end of the month.
That would be good. Would you say Jimmy? You mean Jim Williams or Jim
Williams,
Cuccinelli?
Yeah.
Or Nella?
Now, Jimmy Williams is where I stay.
Yeah.
You'll love this. They decided, well, first of all, they decided that the toilet was too low. It was one of those low boy toilets. So Jimmy put a new toilet in for me this year. So thank you, Jimmy, for that. And then his wife decided that the shower downstairs, because we got a whole like an apartment down there, the shower wasn't big enough. So next year they're enlarging the shower.
Well, that's a major renovation.
Well,
Pretty major.
Yeah, I mean, but I said, you don't need to do that. The shower's fine. No, we're redoing the shower. I said, well, I might not ever leave. Anyhow, so Jimmy and Joanne, thank you so much. Jimmy Cuccinelli, who we went over to, his wife always has us over for dinner. She's a fantastic cook. We had spaghetti, sausage, meatballs, you name it. It was just unbelievable. And so, I know. And then all my buddies, and then of course we ate at your favorite place, Mr. Dominic's. I did not get to the custard place this time, so I missed that.
That wasn't my favorite place. That's okay.
Abbott's custard?
Okay.
All right, so,
I like
Shallers?
Chick-fil-A or Texas Blue
Wait a
Bell.
minute. There's no Chick-fil-A in Rochester.
I know.
So,
But if there was, that's where I'd go to get my ice cream.
okay. Anyhow, so I didn't get to Abbott's, but I did go to Shallers.
Yeah, I'd go there.
Joy came in and spent the night, so we took her to Shallers.
All right.
And then we went to, like I said, Mr. Dominic's. Great meal there. And then I thought,
What'd you get?
I got shrimp pasta.
God, that sounds so good.
Oh, it was like, it just melted in your mouth.
Okay. See, I just want to go back. Well, I want to go back and see Jim and Joanne because they're cool,
Yeah.
and their house on the Lake Ontario. But they got some cool places to go around there. And I'd like to go to that restaurant on by Genesee.
Oh, the Genesee Brewery.
Did I say it right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Genesee Brewery. We ate there.
If you could eat overlooking the river, that'd be
Yes.
pretty cool.
They got a balcony that you can sit there and eat over the river.
And I definitely want to go to that place that you went to that's 115 years old or whatever.
Letchworth State Park, when you see the stuff over there, you'll go like, wow.
I'll have to look that up. I'll look that up tonight and see where that is.
Okay, Lynn's got a sweatshirt on. I don't know if she's got the one for it, but we went in there. They didn't have her size.
Uh-huh.
So I said to the lady, do you have anything? So she went out into her storeroom and found one. She goes, it's not the same color, but I do have one her size. And
Hooked her up.
pardon?
Hooked her up.
Hooked her right up.
That's great. That's nice.
Anyhow, that's it for my shout-outs. Oh, and I will do a shout-out to our buddies in Orlando, to Brittani, IT, Mike, Shawn, our dinner's ready.
Thank you, honey.
And everybody there, and Crazy John, and the Predator season is over. Thank God for them. And so that's our shout-outs. Are you ready?
One more.
One more.
Not shout out, but I forgot to tell you earlier. Ravaco, David Cheshire posted where he's selling Ravaco.
I saw the shirt.
You saw the shirts, but now you can get the Ravaco trike any color you want, or at least they had red, green, and blue that you can have it put on the back. So
Yeah.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're missing it. But that's
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm ready anytime you are. What are we at? Where are we at? I'm ready.
Join the adventure.
Oh, I forgot that part. Join the adventure and enjoy the ride.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yes, yeah. Now. I forgot that whole part.
Catch CFTV North every Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. Catch Cycle Fever TV Florida every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on Facebook, YouTube, and Vimeo. So join the adventure and enjoy the ride. Hopefully we'll see you soon.